we're going to make a little pull here with Randy's car. Got the data log going. Dyno about ready to get it done here. Get it in third gear, we'll put it in fourth. Alright, hang on. Control S to stop it. See what we're looking at. And you can see the yellow line is our boost line. Let's see what we did here. It should be pretty close to what it did last time. So, because I didn't really make any changes. So 237 wheel horsepower, 250 foot-pounds of torque. Probably just got to cool off a little bit. But a nice little power band. You know, you can see right there. With this car, we can rev it to 65 or 7, but it's obviously not going to make any power there. The head just won't allow that. So 5,800 RPMs is a good place to shift. And you know, it's making its peak torque down there at like 3,800 RPM. That says 46, but I think it's, I don't know if that's actually, well, maybe, I don't know. Low, obviously low. So shifting sooner probably is beneficial, but you got the RPM if you needed it. And on his car, the boost, if you'll notice from the pull and from this log, that I ramp it in. So, you know, here we are. Really, the boost kind of comes on right about there. And let's see, what is it saying? That's about 12 pounds of boost at, hold on, there we go. I'm not looking at the right place. So yeah, about 12 pounds of boost at 3,800 RPM, or 3,400 RPM. And I ramp the boost in so that it kind of slowly creeps up. It's just kind of faking the funk on the torque curve and the power curve, make it look a little better than it normally would. You know, if we threw 15, 16 pounds at it right off the bat, it wouldn't really hold. There's also a lot of ignition retard that I have set up on this thing. You can see this ignition retard is set up, well, this red line down here on the bottom. Sorry, I'm trying to do this, and which you can see once the intake air temperature starts to rise, it really pulls some timing out. Yeah, it's 3.5 degrees of timing by red line, but it's because the air intake temperature at this point is at 136 degrees. Now, we don't really have a big, you know, fan on the front of this thing, so although that seems pretty aggressive, and it is, on the track, once you get this thing in third gear, the airflow is going across that intercooler so fast that actually the air intake temperatures are really low. I think the highest I've ever seen the air intake temperature was like 105, 115 degrees, which is really acceptable. And then, you know, I just have the ignition retard set up just as a little safety, because power, really, at this power level, it's way more than this car will ever need. And this is set up, this is basically the max. We would probably never really race it on this, but being that we're a turbo car, you got switches you can flip that will make more power when you want, which is always nice. So yeah, let's we'll do a low power pull here. Flip that switch off. It should, if it's similar to where it was last time, it should be between about 185 and 190 wheel, which is a good economy and reliability, and that's really the name of the game. You know, we haven't finished a race with this car in a long time, so reliability is really what we're after. Horsepower is great and everything, but if it doesn't finish, it doesn't really matter. So here, we'll make another pull and see where we're at. I'm gonna have to add some fuel back in, but that's okay. But power was actually a little higher than I thought. 197 and 224. So that's totally awesome, you know. And truly on that power level, there's not a whole lot of cars that are gonna pull it on the straightaway. So we'll take that. Let's see, sorry for the shaky camera work. I'm trying to do an awful lot at once here. So let's see, what was our power boost at here? Come on back. And you can see there's no ramping of the boost on that one. It's pretty solid. So almost 11 pounds of boost at the top, and it creeps just slightly. Peak, you know, boost kicks right there at 3,200 RPM. Air fuel ratios in the mid 12s. You know, that's really not that bad. Maybe tag 13 just slightly. So we'll add a little more fuel just to keep it safe. And as you can see, the intake air temps were lower, so it only had right at 1.9 degrees of ignition retard from air temperature. So anyway, 197 wheel, not too shabby for you know, what is that, 10, almost 11 pounds of boost, old 8 valve Volvo. We just got to get it to finish.